take your time in the choke, you know?
Yeah.
And the run-outs are great.
Okay.
Don't stress. Hang on, Megs.
You think to the right? All right. Taking my time in the choke. Whew. I'm Meghan Kelly and I live in South Lake Tahoe, California. I grew up outside of Detroit, Michigan. There's landfills that we ski on. They actually construct ski hills. I've lived in Tahoe for 13 years. I moved out here in 2006. People were actually still skiing and snowboarding in June. And so I felt like I moved to the right place. I was full into outdoor sports. I bought my first Telemark setup. It was a used Rossignol Rip Chicks with some hammerhead bindings on it. I specifically really love the Telemark turn. It feels like this stylistic approach you can have on your skiing. It feels like you can move around really easily in the mountains as a Telemark skier. There's just something super gratifying about putting in the time and the effort to get good at something that's really hard. And the hardest things are those things that are really worth sticking with, and the result will be something that you're really proud of in the end. There's a lot of days where I'm thinking of it as like a training day, like practice for the real deal, which is, you know, a big mountain kind of backcountry skiing line. My husband wanted to have kids about 3 years earlier than I did, and I kept putting it off. I kept saying next year. No, how about next year? And I was finally ready to have triplets and not kids, triplets. I found out really early, the first ultrasound, and when you're in a marriage, it's a team. And when you're a team, one of you panics usually, and one of you stays calm. I tried to stay calm, but I also just was in denial. And then I started hyper planning how I'm going to successfully have triplets. One of the ways I've always kind of coped with things is just be really ready for it. Sell the Subaru, buy a minivan.
Snow candy. I want snow candy.
Sometimes I just feel like, head down, keep working, keep moving forward, because there's really no choice. I can't reflect back on the experience yet because I'm still in the midst of it. Just seeing everything through kids' eyes is the best. It's things that you thought you didn't care about anymore that you're so excited for your kids to see. You're literally getting to relive it as an adult. It just makes you have a less jaded view on society. It's just happiness, a lot of happiness. All right, let's go down to the lodge and get some hot chocolate. Did you have fun?
Yeah.
Okay. You know, skiing is like what you imagined when you were a kid and you wanted to be like a superhero, or you wanted to be in the Star Wars movie. Like, that's what you thought could be your real job. But skiing is like that. It's like escaping the enemy through like an Ewok village, or like being a superhero and doing like amazing feats that are just super fun and super cool. That's what it feels like to me. It feels like all of the things I ever wanted to do. Unfortunately, I don't get paid for it. The way I feel I fit into the mountain community and the ski community now is as a parent who's still an athlete. And I also feel like I could be a role model for other moms to, you know, make time for themselves and make time for their own passions.